Ninjas? Alright. I'm not 100% familiar enough with the 4-job Fiesta to know who should become a ninja at this point, since there's 3 classes for 4 people. So, I'm gonna make 2 people ninjas, and hope that's close enough, and leave 1 monk and 1 time mage. So I'm gonna make you and you ninjas. You shall be words. I shouldn't say that. Ninja counter. I hope that works out. I hope that's not breaking the rules. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to break the rules. It's easy. Just because I can grind off screen. I wonder why Sid's blaming himself so much when a literal supernatural entity is causing all of the problems we're facing. It's like sitting at a red light, and a drunk driver T-boning you and killing your passenger, and then you blaming yourself because you were the driver. Like, I should have saw them coming, I should have moved out of the way. Like, maybe the other person shouldn't have been drunk and going 80. Just a thought. Piano recital time, baby. Like I said, deranged sports fans, these heroes are. I like that Sid has a private room to just get wasted. So, now that Sid's crying, we have no recourse but to continue ahead. There's nowhere to go but forward. And to the weapon shop. We have to go to the weapon shop. What is it? Ah, the new weapon guy. I'll take a several of these. Yep. Buy 1 more of these. 1 more of these for some reason. You are the strongest old man in the yarn of args. You just keep punching people. Yeah, an evasive ninja, that's pretty good. Alright. We made it through relatively unscathed, and now we move forward to the... I would say the single longest part of the first world is the whole, is post-Fire Crystal. Because the characters, when you talk to some of the characters and you go down south and you talk to the scholars, it's like, we don't know where the Earth Crystal is. And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, who had what crystals in Final Fantasy I? They knew the Earth Orb was in the cave south of Melmond. They knew the Fire Crystal was in a volcano. They knew the Water Crystal was in a sunken shrine. Like, right next to town. And they're like, oh, this fallen civilization had the Wind Crystal. When apparently you know where the fallen civilization is, you can just go ask them. But you have to learn their language. To learn their language, a guy has to teach you their language. And to teach you their language, you gotta go to the water temple and find a rock underwater that teaches you language. It lets you download Rosetta Stone. I like the sincere attempt to add multiple different biomes. It's very nice. Everybody here can double attack. Either punching twice or stabbing twice. I have a very high attack power group. Ah, encounters technically being random. Hello. You don't have to talk to any of these guys in this Let's Play to know that Mid, some idiot downstairs who's related to Sid, got lost. This book hates me. Joke's on you, I hate you right back. You weren't expecting this much attack power. Notice the numbers are in sequence, like pages 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. Come on, dude, just die already. You're not a boss. You haven't even touched me. Cool, that worked out. Anyway, now we gotta go find Mid. That book had nothing to do with it, I just hate literature. God. Oh god, I'm getting tired again. I have to take a rest after finding Mid. God, I'm sitting here hoping that Gilgabot gives me Chemist. That way I could just do horrible things to Shinryu and just laugh and laugh and laugh about how easy it is. You know, this is actually a pretty cool level, and it's got nice, cool, unique music. The Ancient Library, where half of all the books are possessed and trying to kill you. And then this happens. I think this is one of the very few mandatory summons in the entire game. Like, you have to get Ifrit, and you have to get Titan. And I think that's it. Well, time to never be able to summon. Summoner is a really good class defensively. Because in the early game, yeah, they have kind of weak healing with Sylph. But, their third level summon, Golem, extremely useful. Absorbs a huge amount of physical damage for you. and Odin can be Odin works on more enemies than I thought in this game. Also, odd tip, the last form of X-Death is vulnerable to Odin. You just gotta know which parts to leave alive in order to use Odin to freaking kill him. And it's a fake out too. You use Odin and then he gets cut into pieces and then he dissolves. And then he like regenerates and then you're like, oh, I thought that worked. And then he fucking dies. It's like, oh, it did work, shit. It makes you feel like a total badass killing X-Death with a summon. I just remembered I can get the magic lamp. That's gonna be right awesome. I can summon after all, haha. I'm gonna have to like drain it to a specific point where I can get Golem out of it. It's like, alright, I've used you enough to pull a Golem out. Now there's no real further need for you. Because at the stage of the game you get the magic lamp, it's just like, cool. Or if you have a Mimic, you can like, have someone use the magic lamp and then someone mimic that. And then just go on down the line. There's a lot of strategy in this game, and that's... like, there may only be so many tactics you can do in a battle, but overall strategy is very good. Tons of classes and abilities and equipment and skill sets to choose from. And for a lot of replayability, hence why I've played it like 40 times. What does that book even say? I don't speak Arabic. God, I don't like literature, I don't like thinking, don't like Arabs. This channel's getting flagged for insensitivity. That's right, gentlemen. Punch spiders. It makes the most sense. Have I legitimately been hit since I walked in here? Like, I haven't been paying attention. I'm serious. Have I not been hit? Old Man Fury! Did we learn a smoke bomb? Ah, yes! I know smoke bomb. That means I can go the doom. That was cool. God, the arrow spells are so weak. Really makes me mad. After the first world, you never need tents anymore, because even when you're going through the Lanka, the Earth Ruins, you notice the tent stops full healing you. I've got a bad feeling about this. You missed? How could you miss? Ha! No magic to speak of. Stop missing! Fucking don't do that either! You're just pissing me off. Actually, I think this might kill him. Ugh. This is the end. But the seal of my master still lives. Then he has a cool death thing when he should have been a lot harder of a boss to warrant the cool death animation. They should have like doubled his health and physical attack power. Or rather doubled his health and doubled his speed. Also, in the official artwork for Mid, he's like 6. How did he get down here? It's a bookcase blocking the exit, unless Ifrit helps you. I have nothing really practical to say about that whole cutscene there. It's a little bit of story development. It's weird to say Cid's about to give up. Are they talking about, like, suicide? Oh man, I fucked this up. I better kill myself! Then again, if your fuck up causes the whole providence of the world to fall out of balance, maybe it's worth being that upset over. God, these guys are so much stronger than my monks. My monks are falling behind! Fuck! We're out of here. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Damn it, wrong button. The blue filter for nighttime is a little odd, in my opinion. At nighttime, everything's just darker, not more blue. Can man and old man punch a bird to death? The answer is yes. I swear to gosh, I'm going to defeat this 4-job Fiesta if my name's not John Joe Rogan Reagan Sr. the Third. What was the name of that guy who I made up whose wife's cheating on him or something? I forgot already. Let's mess with the classes. You learned some time magic. I want you to learn time magic and punch people really hard. I want you to punch people really hard while doing time magic. You also do time magic for whatever reason. You Heal yourself in battle. Stellar. Is my equipment correct? Yeah, it's as correct as it's gonna get. God, I can't wait to leave this horrible fucking town and its stupid music. Also, we beat Mid here because we're warriors and Mid is a 6-year-old scientist. That's something I've always been weirded out, is Japan's fascination with really little kids being geniuses and leaders of things. It's like, oh, a child prodigy. Because if they were an adult and they were a prodigy, they're still worthless. And if they're an adult and a prodigy, then they're going to make mistakes for the child prodigy characters to make up. Midge looks like he should be a grown fucking man. Like Sid's 75 and Mid's like in his early 20s. Ah, the theme of Sid in this game. I like that just 2 inventors slash engineers are able to fully fix and outfit the entire steamship, all doing all of that without ever replacing the engine that we blew up. Now, if that's not Magitech, I don't know what is. Ah, my friend Newbert is playing Foxhole. Alright. Let's buy some things, get some backstory, call it a day. Why does playing this game make me so tired? Is it because it's not challenging me enough, so I'm getting bored? Trust me, the Galera fight was challenging. Jesus, no. It's going to be important always needing to have someone who can break rods. Especially later in the game when I need some fat stacks. And here is where we finally get some more Galuf backstory, because Amnesia doesn't work this way. Because Amnesia doesn't work this way. When you lose your memory, it's pretty much gone, and only some snippets remain, and you don't ever really remember anything. Because memory is just like flashes of light, patterns of light in your brain when something happens. So, basically, if something that you should remember happens, Amnesia, I think, makes it to where, your brain doesn't recognize those light patterns. Also, a moment ago, Farrah said, I knew there was wasn't something right with you. Also, flashbacks, they're urine yellow. Kara! Apparently, what this game tells you is that if you ever forget something, enact elder abuse. I wonder how sad Galuf is about the loss of his children. Or his one child who spawned Kara and that person's spouse. Apparently they went into a desert and died. Galuf's like, I have a granddaughter. So I get... Okay, now that I say it out loud, it makes a little more sense. It's like, okay, we're gonna... Was Dorgan's sprite just overlapping Exdeath's sprite? It was. It showed Dorgan's sprite overlapping Exdeath's sprite on the ground. That's right. Also, they told us to rest for the night in a room with no beds. And apparently remembering things makes... Man, whatever.